Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another video battle report. Today we have Necrons versus Red Corsairs. First time they actually fight each other. Very excited about this. New list-ish for Chris.
Yeah, it's slightly tweaked.
And me using a new Dynasty with a new Catan, which is absolutely awesomely painted. But we'll go into that later on. We are going to play 4 pillars today. We've decided to play 4 pillars, so chapter approved 2019 and 2018, because 2019 was a mix of the best missions from both chapter approved. So without further ado, we can go straight on to lists, and I will be starting off with my list if you don't mind, Chris.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I am playing today Nihilakh. Hopefully it is said like that. I think it's pronounced like that.
People know what you mean.
Yeah. So Nihilakh Dynasty. Thanks to what's his name again?
Chris Frozen.
Chris Frozen or Frozen. So he's one of the guys coming to No Retreat 9, which he's got an absolutely amazing Necron army and is a big fan of the Necrons. And he basically was speaking to me about this Nihilakh Dynasty and how well it goes with destroyers, just because the stratagem, the specific stratagem, grants one of my units, if they haven't moved or are within 3 inches of an objective, they grant them a +1 to their save, meaning that Wraiths have a 2-up invulnerable save. Yeah. And he did really well with the list he took to Warhammer World. So I'm trying to get as close as I can to his list. Even though I've got a lot of units that he didn't use, but you know, we talked about it and he gave me a lot of ideas and I want to try it out. I'm tired of playing Sautek, so here we go. And as well, before we start, I played the Necrons really badly last time. I did a lot of mistakes, I let a lot of things out, so I'm sorry to you Necron fans which are watching now, and I hope I do a better job this time. It gets so difficult. Like I was talking Chris, I've played 5 different armies this week, so many rules, just my head is just boom.
After having what, 8 weeks of nothing?
9 weeks of nothing.
9 weeks nothing, and 2 weeks of 4 games a week, is it? Pretty much?
More or less. So what normally happens is that I come to the studio, I record 2 of the other SN team members, but we want to restrict it to just 2 people in the studio with this COVID-19. So I'm trying to play as many armies as I can. So there. Let's go into my list. So I've started all off. I've got.
Can I say what your Dynasty does first?
My Dynasty, yeah. So Nihilakh rerolls 1s in the shooting and in the Overwatch phase if the unit didn't move, which is a quite good Dynasty.
Yeah.
Like it's basically Dark Angels. Yeah. Basically Dark Angels chapter tactic. Okay, so Battalion. Leading the Battalion for my first HQ, I've got a Lord. Not an Overlord, but a Lord. Basically, I want to try him out instead of an Overlord, and as well, points-wise, it was just much better to actually fit him in than an Overlord. He is taking a Staff of Light, and his Warlord trait is Thrall of the Silent King, which grants units within 9 inches, so his aura improves by 3. So his special ability is any infantry or units within 6 inches, reroll 1s to wound. Now it's a 9-inch aura, which is pretty cool with the whole Dynasty where they reroll 1s to hits and now reroll 1s to wound as well. It's like having a captain and a lieutenant.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got captain and lieutenant. You're trying to play Space Marines.
I'm trying my best. I love Space Marines. You guys know I love Space Marines, so I'm trying my best to actually play Xenos as Space Marine as possible. And then he's got he's also got the relic, the free relic, and he's got the Veil of Darkness. And then moving over to my another HQ, I've got a Cryptek with the cloak, so he moves. He loses the invulnerable save aura and for himself, but he moves 10 inches, which is really good because I normally move him with the Wraiths. And then when the Wraiths start dying, I probably move him towards the Destroyers. Wraiths can't reanimate, but they've got a stratagem that makes them. So when I'm using that 2 CP to reanimate the Wraiths, reanimating on a 4+ is much better. So that's my 2 HQs. For my troops, I've got 4 units of 6 Immortals. Really good. I much prefer them than Warriors. Now with the new upgraded guns for the coming soon Necron Warriors. I might change, but I think it's the way to go at the moment. Immortals are so good, and they've got the Tesla on them.
Yep.
Okay, moving on to my heavy for my fast attack. I've got 3 choices. I've got 2 units of destroyers, of maxed out to 6 each. I really enjoy playing them. They're fast, they're durable, they hit hard, and the best thing of all is their stratagem for 1 CP makes them reroll to hit and to wound, which is great. And then I've got my 6-man Wraith unit, which is the main core of the army, playing Nihilakh, and obviously trying to get that stratagem in play where they do get a 2+ invulnerable save. And then for my elite choice, my new model for this list, I've got the Catan, the Deceiver. Yeah. Awesome model, and I'll explain a little story now. So this model is painted by our good friend Damien Pedley, which I met and Chris met at Heat. No, you didn't meet him till the finals. No. I met him at Heat 4, and I actually had the privilege to play with him on the live stream at Warhammer World. And he's got this gorgeous Deathwatch army, like out of this world Deathwatch army. I'm actually going to post a photo for you guys to see now on screen. And as you can see, they are spectacular. So I made really good friends with him. We had a lot of banter throughout the months between Heat 4 and the finals, and I was constantly telling him, you're gonna win. He won best army at the Heat 4, and I was like, you're gonna win best army at the finals as well. And he was like, oh no, there's so many good armies. And he said, I tell you what, I'm gonna bet you if I don't win, no, if I win, I'll paint a free character up. And I'm like, yeah, fine, whatever. So this is he actually won it at the finals, best army, and obviously this is the model he's actually painted up. He also converted it for me, so I got a bit more out of it, and he converted the head, and as you can see, it looks so much better than the proper head the Catan actually has. For his 2 powers, he's taken Antimatter Meteor. Yeah, I think so. And Cystic Fire, was it? I don't know. It's basically the other one is basically the second one is, I've forgotten its name, but any units within 9 inches on the roll of 4 up, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. It's great. And the other one is closest target on a 2+ D3 mortal wounds. On a 6 up, it's D6 mortal wounds, which is great. And then for my air wing, for an extra CP, I've got 3 Doom Scythes. They do what they say in the tin, and they're absolutely gorgeous models. Again, this is painted by Josh. This is his Instagram. Check him out. He's an awesome dude, and he does some awesome painting. So yeah, these are great. Again, they have a stratagem that works really well with them. So I'm hoping to get first turn, so they survive, because I do need to have 3 for the stratagem to actually work. And that's it. I've got 1992 points. I don't think there's anything I can fit for those extra 8 points. Maybe I'm wrong. Comment below if I am, but that's my list, and I'm very excited. And now we move on to the Red Corsairs.
The winning list, because I'm 2,000 points on the button.
Oh my god, that means you already have an advantage by 8 points. That's not fair.
So yeah. So my Red Corsairs, I've got a battalion and a spearhead. Heading up the battalion and the army is Talos Balikor. He is an ex-Night Lord's Terminator champion, Terminator Lord.
Yep.
He has a chain glaive, which I use as a chain
fist.
Fist.
Because you can't have chain glaives on Lords. No. You can have them on
Lord Discordants can have them, but Lords can't have them. They're no weapon option.
It's the closest to what it is.
Yep. He also has a combi bolter. He has the Warlord trait, Lord of Terror. So enemy units within 6 inches have a -1 to leadership.
Okay, so it's quite fluffy because
it's because he's a Night Lord.
His background is a Night Lord.
Yeah.
So it's just a fluffy Warlord trait, which is really cool to see.
He has the Mark of Khorne and the Talisman of Burning Blood, so he gets to reroll his charges.
Okay.
So again, it's all fluffy because the way he got to be a Hunt Master, which is one of the highest ranking Lords in Red Corsairs, is he won the Skull Harvest.
Ah, so this is true.
So yeah.
This is true.
No, he didn't win our Skull Harvest at Christmas. He wasn't part of it.
Ah, okay.
But this in my story...
proper fluff, right?
Yeah.
Like I just got mixed up with the Skull Harvest we did over Christmas, which if you haven't checked out, check it out. It's in one of the videos in December.
Four-way
chaos game. Amazing game.
Yeah. So that is his story. I'm writing this all up. It will eventually be on the website. I also have a Sorcerer with Jump Pack. Okay, he's not Mark of Khorne. He has 0 mark. He's bringing Prescience and Warp Time.
Okay. So standard.
Yeah, basically to help stuff get out there and help the Terminators or the Terminator Lord kill better in combat.
Okay, cool. No Death X, which I'm happy about for the race, but you can spend the CP to actually
use Chaos Familiar Strap.
Switch psychic powers, which I don't like.
I have units of Chaos Space Marines, las cannon in each, and bolt guns.
Okay.
Everything is Mark of Khorne, by the way. I just say it now, saving you repeating it. Except for the Sorcerer, like I said, because he can't...
Quite fluffy as well for Red Corsairs to have Mark of Khorne on everything, isn't it?
It's a mix of marks. You can have anything.
Oh, okay.
It just I decided to go for a full Khorne force. And
but it's fluffy to have the whole force, I mean, as one mark.
Yeah. So I justify the Sorcerer by saying they're not fully devoted to Khorne like World Eaters.
But he is.
So, therefore, they would work alongside Sorcerers to help them in combat.
Yeah.
Which
Makes sense. True. Makes sense.
Yeah. I've got a unit of 19 Chaos Space Marines as well, just because of points. I've got an autocannon in there and a chain axe on the champion.
Okay.
Icon of Wrath, so they get to reroll a charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the Terminators. I'll put them in there as well.
Okay.
5 Terminators, Combi Bolters on 4 of them, Power Fist on 3 of them, 2 Lightning Claws on the last one, and a Chain Fist on the champion.
Yeah, just a mix of weapons because that's what the kit brings. Sadly, that's what the kit
I want to go lots of Power Fist and Combi Bolts. I want to do all out if I could.
Yeah, but you can't.
Because that's the classic loadout.
Yeah, but you can't.
Icon Wrath again on the champion in that squad, so reroll charges.
Yeah, a must have when you're like falling down from the sky and trying to get a 9-inch charge.
Yeah. So then the Spearhead. I have 2 Lord Discordants. This one here is the Master of the Soul Forges.
Okay.
So I've spent a command point on Soul Forge Pack Detachment and another one on Field Commander, is it?
Yeah, Field Commander for the extra Warlord trait.
So yeah. So he is, again, in the story, he is another one of my Hunt Masters.
Okay.
Cool. So I need to come up with a name for him.
Yes, you do. So the detachment basically grants anybody within 6 inches,
any demon engines, plus 2-inch movement.
Plus 2-inch movement. And his Warlord traits grants...
That's what it does.
That's what it does. Yeah. Okay, cool.
The detachment allows me to...
You've got some stratagems, don't you?
One to attack the top line of my brackets.
Yep.
And the other one allows the unit to advance and charge.
Okay, that's
don't need it on the characters, but I could use it on these 2.
Yeah, so Red Corsairs, guys, just for those who aren't familiar with it, you can advance and charge with any of the units. No. Bikes, infantry...
Characters, infantry, Hellbrutes, and bikers.
Yeah, so Disco Lords are characters, so brutal. So then you have that CP to actually do it with one of the other units, which can't normally.
Yep. So that's the 2 HQs. I've got a Mauler Fiend, Lash of Tendrils. I've got a Venom Crawler, as is.
Standard.
2 Leviathans. One with dual Butch Cannons, one with dual Grab Flux Bombards. Oh, sorry, Mr. Triple Air Wing.
2 Leviathans.
Yes.
I used to run 2 Leviathans with Necrons and Fist, which are worse.
Yeah, so much
I can't really complain.
-3, but it's just damage
cool.
3.
It's cool to see 2.
Cool. So that's the army.
Okay, so I missed that. So Grab Flux on one, and then the Butcher Cannons on the other.
Yep.
Perfect.
So like you said, my Legion trait allows me to advance and charge.
Yep.
It also gives me +1 command point if I have 3 units with the Legion trait. Or +3 command points if I have 3 units of Chaos Space Marines.
Okay.
So basically I get a bonus 4 command points out.
So you're starting with...
11.
11 to my 9.
Yeah.
Cool. Interesting. So there you have it. Both lists now ready. We are playing on this epic battlefield. New terrain on the table. Perfect for no retreat, or just in time for no retreat. Well, there's actually a couple of months still for no retreat. But we have added some Necron terrain to it as well to get the feel and the vibe of the battle. And there you have it. I am ready. Chris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I can't wait for someone to say I'm not ready. I'm like, oh no. So
well, you do go. Okay, let's wait.
Let's wait.
How about now?
So we'll catch you back for the deployment. Catch you back now. And here we go, boys and girls. Both armies now deployed on the table and ready for war. Why do you laugh? What's so funny?
Because you always say the same thing. Yeah, it's like a script.
It is a script. It is a script. So, both armies now deployed on the table, objective placed on the table. So, objectives are basically presets with the mission. So I'm just going to show you. There's 4 objectives on the table. So, 2 on that side and then 2 on that side. I think it's 15 inches from the center. Yeah. So it's quite easy to actually place. Okay, so let's go into deployment. Sorry, yeah. Let's start with your deployment, Chris. So I won the roll off. Well, you rolled the 1, I rolled the 1. I made fun of you, then I rolled the 1, and then I rolled the 6, and you rolled the 5. So I'm going first. Close, I'm happy. That means I've got a nice strap for you with my flyers. Unless you see it, I've just cursed myself. Yeah. I've just cursed myself. Yeah. Okay, so take us through your list.
Cool.
Again, list, not list, deployment.
Yeah. So I've basically gone for a much more left-hand side deployment. Because that way, I know you can move units at the start, but at least that way kind of denies all your warriors down there.
Yeah.
Or your mortals, sorry.
Immortals.
Yeah. So 2 Leviathans here, so if you want to drop stuff closer to them, you don't kill them, you're in trouble. Marines just to push you back slightly there and they can hold objective.
And just to make sure, for those of you who haven't played this mission, only troop choices can capture these objectives. Okay, then carry on. So with Center Blob here, we've got a couple of the bigger units, powerful units.
He's the guy with the Master of the Salt Forges, so he's giving all these guys +2 movement. So they basically push up in the middle.
Yeah.
Unit Marines there, Sorcerer there. Then I put my big blob of 19 Marines on the flank.
Perfect.
So yeah, and then Terminators and Terminator Lord in Deep Strike.
Okay.
Or Reserve, shall I say? Not.
Yeah.
Deep Strike's not a thing anymore.
It's not a thing, but it's just classic. It's like feel no pain when you ignore wounds. Yeah. Cool. So that's Chris's Red Corsairs deployment. And now moving on to my side, I've split my forces as well onto like 3 different sections. So on the left here, I've got my Warlord with 2 Immortal units just surrounding him, and one of the destroyers. In the center here, we've got the Deceiver, the Cryptek, and the Wraiths, obviously, as forward as possible. We are playing Dawn of War, so it is quite a cool deployment for these 2 armies as they rush forward. And then I've put another Immortal unit here just to have some smaller arms fire just in the center of the board. And then on to my right here, we've got the 3 flyers, which work really well together. So they're just deployed very close to each other. And then just in front of them, I've got 2 more units of Immortals, I believe. 1, 2.
No, just got 1 unit of Immortals.
1 unit there, sorry. And then the Destroyers there. So 4 units of Immortals. Yeah, what am I thinking about? Yeah. There's another list that I have 6 units. That's why I get confused. Yeah, and so that is my list. Chris, do you want to actually seize the initiative, or do you want to be a nice guy, be a good boy, and actually let me go first?
No, I'm going to seize. No. Because you always seize on me, so it's my turn to seize on you. I did
seize on SM+. I did seize with you with my Crimson Fists, which hurt quite a lot, especially with all the new...
With all my vehicles as well.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. Will Chris seize the initiative? Chris, that's a 2. Didn't you say you were going to...
I get a reroll, don't I?
No, you don't. Remember when you could spend the CP to reroll that?
Yeah, they quickly FAQ'd that.
Yeah. So here we go. Turn 1 for the Necrons coming up next. And here we go, boys and girls. End of the movement phase for the Necrons. A lot actually happening on the table. A lot of movement on either flank and throughout the middle of the table. Chris, you have spent 2 CP. Yep. This is things that have happened before the game actually starts. Yep. So you have decided to
just prepare positions.
Yes. So all your army is basically in cover.
Yep.
Which is good. Good for you, not for me. And then I have used the Deceivers rule, which I keep on forgetting what it is. Chris is going to go check it. To move D3 units and himself, he can actually move 12 inches away from the enemies. enemy units. I just got a 1, I didn't reroll, and I just moved this destroyer unit just 12 inches from this marine squad there. But they are in range of one of the Leviathans. So it's cool that I've got all my destroyers now on one side. Again, these Immortals have advanced up and are now capturing that objective. These just moved up, didn't need to advance. And on this side, again, some movement up from the Immortals, so capturing, at least capturing 2 objectives, which is very important for this mission. I did advance with the Wraiths. I sadly got a 1, making me have to re-roll and getting a 3. So they have actually moved quite a lot up the field. I have conga lines to be within this objective, because as you will see later on, if I actually use the stratagem, the specific stratagem for this dynasty, I would get a +1 to my invulnerable if I am within 3 inches of an objective. So that's why I've actually conga lined, just in case I fail that charge. And then the 3 flyers moving up onto the lines of Chris. And
very close formation.
Very close formation, yeah, like the blue arrows.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my movement phase. I don't think I've actually missed anything out. The Cryptek also advanced, and the Catan also moved up, advanced up. So yeah, a lot of moving, fast moving as well, which is cool to see for the Necrons.
You haven't had to use your Veil of Darkness either?
No, haven't used it yet.
So you still got that in your pocket?
So still got that. Yeah, it's 1 use only.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. That's the end of the movement. We'll catch you back for the all-important shooting phase. See you back now. Here we go. The Doom Scythes firing into that point which you see marked by the dice, using the amalgamated targeting data. Excellent strat for 1 CP.
Ridiculously good.
Ridiculously good. The problem is that if you go second, normally they target one of the Doom Scythes and basically you can't use it unless you have 3. It's like, what's the Predators one called?
Kill shot.
Kill shots. It's basically that, but much better. So you target a point on the battlefield, which is that one, which all 3 Doom Scythes have to see and have to be in range, and it's been marked there by Chris. So on the roll of a 4+, any unit within 3 inches suffers 3d3 mortal wounds. If it's a unit of 5 or more, you get a +1. If it's a character, you get a -1. So let's start doing this on this side. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go for the Mauler Fiend on a 4+. That's a pass.
Cool.
Venom Crawler, 4+. That's a pass. I do want those rolls for the character. So Sorcerer on a 5+. Oh, off the table. I'll re-roll this one. Is a 2. Now, I do want to kill this guy because I am very scared of Chris actually swapping one of his psychic powers and getting Null Zone. Death X. I have to stop playing Imperium. So Death X, and actually removing my great, awesome, invulnerable save for my Wraiths. So I'm actually going to reroll this and try and get a cheeky 5. No, that's a 1. Okay, and lastly, on a 3+, those Marines, and they've got it. Okay, so I do need 1 more dice, Chris, because one's fallen underneath the table, and we'll start doing the mortal wounds. Perfect. Okay, so first onto the Mauler Fiend. It's 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds. Into the Venom Crawler. It's 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds, and into the Marines. Can I get first strike? 3, 4, 5, 6 mortal wounds. Removing the Marines. First strike for the Necrons. Very cool start. We'll catch you back for more shooting. Okay, some Tesla distractors firing into the Venom Crawler now. First shots going in, hitting on 3s. And I do generate 2 extra for every 6. So 2, and then I'll use that 2 and 1 there. And strength 5, I believe.
Strength 7.
Strength 7. Ah, yeah, they're the heavy ones.
So 4's
2 wounds. Okay, removing these. Okay, 5 wounds, Chris.
Cool.
And you have a 2-up save.
Yeah, because so AP0 and I've got cover. There you go.
All passed? Okay. On to the next ones then. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 2s, no extra shots there. And 4's 2 wound. Okay, so 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Wanna roll on this side?
Yeah. One
Okay, that's 1 wound.
Down to 4.
And then again, 5, 6, 7, 8. No 6s again.
Good.
That's 3 wounds. Couple of 1s, Chris.
Nope.
No. Okay, so that's the flyers. Shots. Let me do some pre-measuring now with the destroyers, and I think some of the Immortals might be in range, and we'll catch you back now. Here we go. These Immortals firing into the Lord Discordant just in front. 12 shots coming in hot. Okay, that's a lot of 6s, which is good. So 2.
Didn't they advance or they move?
No, these just moved up, so they don't get a -1 to hit. 2 more. It's good to have dice in my pockets. Problem now is my tiny hands. Can I actually get the wall?
Nope.
Your toughness is 4?
Oh, my Lord Discordant?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, toughness 7, sorry?
Toughness 6, I think.
Okay, anyway, it's 5s to wounds. So we roll
I
these.
think they're toughness 6.
Okay.
It's been a while.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds, Chris.
Cool.
2 plus 8?
Yep. All of them.
Okay, perfect. And now these are out of range. I do have 3 on this side that are in range, and they're firing into the Leviathan, and might as well do that. So 6 shots. Hitting on these just moved up, so that's fine. But I do get extra shots there. And toughness 8.
Yeah.
I am strength 5, so I do wound on 5s. And I do re-roll these 1s because of my Lord.
Your lieutenant, you mean?
My lieutenant, yeah, basically. So 3 wounds, no minus again.
Drop saves.
Oh. 1 wound off the Leviathan, and then the last one is this unit. Again, all of them firing into the Marines there in the front. They have advanced, so they do have a -1 to hit, so they don't get the extra hits. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so hitting on 4s. Okay, that's not bad. A couple of 3s here. I don't get the extra hits from the Tesla. And now wounding on 3s with my strength is 5. And I reroll 1s. Okay. So 2, 4, 5 wounds. 2 up save again. They're all fine. Okay, so next up we'll do the destroyers. So there, we'll catch you back now. Destroyers now into the closest Leviathan, and they will be using 1 CP for extermination protocols. Reroll to hit and to wound, yep. Which is great. Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Right, 4 rerolls.
Full rerolls, yes. They get the reroll 1s. That's why I'm a bit confused. Okay, so look, Chris, that's a full house.
Come on then, pick them all up in one go.
And now my strength is 6. So I do need 5s, but I do reroll. That's not a good roll to start with. Okay, so I'll take the 6s out. Okay, and here we go for the rest. Rerolling, looking for 5s. That's a horrible roll.
Oh,
wow, that's a horrible
total?
roll. So 5 in total, yes sir.
-3?
-3.
Okay.
Damage D3.
So because cover, I've got a 4 up save.
Okay.
1.
1 goes through. D3 damage is 1. Wow. Wow. Okay.
He's down to 12.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris, for letting me know.
It's okay.
Okay. So this unit going into him as well. Again, same number of shots going in, and hitting on 3s, and I'm re-rolling 1s.
Yep, because they're hardwired hatred.
Yep. Okay, so take off these 2s.
Not too bad.
And this 2. And now I'm looking for 5s with no rerolls, except for the reroll of 1s for my Lord.
Actually, is it?
Infantry.
Yeah,
They're infantry. Have I rerolled the 1s? No. Okay, couple more. I think this is better than before with all the rerolls. No, just 4.
4.
Just 4.
4 ups again. 2 goes through that
I'm
time.
better than
Yeah.
Oh. Do you want to reroll?
Okay.
Okay. So 4 wounds extra there.
Breaking scenery. He's down to 8 wounds.
Wow, I believe that's my shooting phase. Oh, something I forgot. We better do it now. I forgot after the movement I can do his cosmic powers.
Oh, yeah, true.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna go for. He's got cosmic fire and he's got. Which one was the other one he's got? Let me just check here quickly. Antimatter meteor. So I'm gonna go for that, and I'm gonna go for the closest target, obviously, which is the venom crawler. So on a roll of a 2+, D3 mortal wounds, and that's a 6. That's actually D6 mortal wounds.
Well then, he's got 4 wounds left.
4 wounds left. Can I kill him? Yes, another 6. Does he blow up? Yes, he does. Do you want to reroll that?
Yep.
Into another 6. Oh.
1 second.
Does it what? Does he blow up on 5s?
I think he blows up on 5s.
Okay. Just check that.
It's been a while. Yeah, on a 5.
Ooh. Does he do like extra damage to the sorcerer like the Leviathans do?
Nope.
Okay.
So it's within 6 inches though, so it's down to him.
Okay, so sorry guys, those of you that are watching and probably angry at me for not doing it on his proper turn.
Well, actually, I made all the saves anyway, but those guys could have shot something else.
Yeah, but I would have gone there. I would have gone there anyway. Ah, no, obviously. Yeah. You made all your saves, so let's not talk about that.
Let's do the Morphine first. D3, just 1.
Okay, down to how many left on him?
Down to 6, but I'll leave the 1 there because he gains it back and start my turn.
Yeah, just do that.
On my Disco Lord, 3.
3.
And on the Sorcerer, 3.
3, so he's down to 1 wound remaining, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that concludes my shooting phase. We'll catch you back for the charge phase. Catch you back now. Charge phase. Wraiths using adaptive subroutines for 1 CP, being able to charge and or shoot, which I don't have any guns on them, so they can actually charge after advancing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and charge the Sorcerer, the Mauler Fiend, and the closest Disco Lord there. I do need an 11, an 8, and a 9.
Yeah.
So some Overwatch first.
So we'll start off with a bolt pistol.
Yeah, might as well.
Nope.
Okay.
And D6 shots from the
Flamer?
Disco Lord.
Just 1.
Wounds.
What's the strength?
Strength 6.
Strength 6. My toughness is 5. Yeah, so wounds. 3 up save.
Nope.
Obviously that's
2 damage.
2 damage. Oh. Okay. Obviously I rolled a 2 there. Okay, so I'll put this on to this one here. So 1 left, and I'll roll my charge. See what happens. Ooh, Chris, look! Counts! It's an 11!
Why can't I have a charge like that?
It's an 11! So yeah, we'll move them up and we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Bye-bye, little sorcerer! Nice to see you, nice to meet you, goodbye! Fight phase, already piled in, just makes it easier. The first one moved towards the sorcerer, and then all of them moved. 2 of them actually moved to this way, and are now also targeting the Disco Lord. And look, they're within 3 inches of an objective, meaning I can spend 2 CP and get a 2+ invulnerable save.
Yeah. I hope he lives, just to ruin your day.
No, that's why I'm putting 2 into him. I just can't risk it. Oh, but watch me roll this. Watch me roll this. Okay, hitting on 3s.
Into the sorcerer first.
Into the sorcerer, yes.
Not bad start.
Not bad start, and I'm wounding on 3s because my strength is 6. Wow. No, I need to reroll one of these.
Yeah, because on a 5+ I survived.
I knew it! Stop doing this to me! Oh, these dice are going to burn so badly when the new ones arrive.
Does anyone want some free dice? I think Steam will send them out to you.
I'm going to have to reroll. I need him dead because Death Hex is a problem for me. 3+. 2 go through. 2 5-ups. Don't do this to me. No. Oh, I thought you were going to pass one and then reroll the next.
I was. If I passed one, I would have.
Yeah, you would have to. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, so 2 into the Mauler Fiend. How many wounds left?
6.
6. Okay, so hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. no wounds. And into the Disco Lords, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s this time, because you are toughness 6. Obviously still plus failed 4. 2 wounds, -2. You do have a 2-up save, don't you?
So 4 ups.
To go through, that's damage 4.
Might as well command point.
Okay. You do have you do have enough command points to
9.
actually do stuff like that.
So he's down to 5.
Okay. I'm happy with that. Are you happy with that?
Not really.
Okay, so that finishes off my fight phase. We go on to Chris's now.
Yep, let's do the Mauler Fiend.
Okay, there's endless attacks for the Disco Lord, that's what I know. Okay, so Mauler
he's
Fiend
bracketed,
first.
so he only gets 4 attacks with the Power Fist.
Yep. Do you want to roll here?
Yep, hits with 3s because of the Disco Lord. Miss. And they are strength 10. 2s, I'm guessing.
2s, yeah, because my toughness is 5.
So 1 goes through.
Do you want to quickly check if my toughness is 5, actually? I get confused with the toughness and the strength.
Yeah, toughness 5.
Toughness 5, strength 6, right? Okay, so how many did wound?
Just 1.
Just 1 wounded?
Just 1.
Really?
I rolled 2 1s.
Wow, I missed that. And that's a pass.
Cool, then his Lash of Tendrils.
Okay.
And hit him 3s.
Do you want to reroll that? That was quite cocked. Yeah, just reroll that one, yeah.
Cool. He's a strength 5, so wound on 4.
So you're on your top bracket still?
No, second bracket.
Second bracket.
So that is 4 wounds.
So his ballistic skill, weapon skill doesn't go down?
No, weapon skill doesn't go down.
4 wounds.
Yep.
3 ups. 1 goes through, 2 damage, so 1 is actually dead unless I reroll.
You've already rerolled.
Have I?
Yeah, you rerolled against the sorcerer.
Oh, that wasn't, yeah.
That was this fight phase. Please help me. Does anyone want to come do battle reports to Stephen? He's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, so now we've got the endless attacks from this Disco Lord.
Yep. So start with the Imperial Chainblade.
Does he disco dance as well?
Yeah.
Does
He dances all over your face.
World Disco Champion.
So 5 attacks with the Chainblade.
Does he reroll once?
Nope. These are strength 8, so 3s. 2 wounds.
Okay.
1 second. Charge. No, so they're strength 6. So yeah, same thing. So 2 wounds.
Strength 6, yes, 2 wounds. 3 ups. Both go through. Both are passed, as in go through, as in saved.
So 4 additional attacks with the bladed limbs and tail.
Okay.
All hit. These are strength 7. All wound.
Okay. Are these damage too?
D3.
T3. 3 ups, 2 go through.
Yep. You used the command when ready, so stop thinking. First one. Dead.
No. Now
I
he's dead. Yeah, just that one at the very end.
Him.
2 Wraiths dead. That's not bad.
He's got 2 attacks with his Mecha Tendrils.
Yeah, it's just endless.
Imagine if you were Imperial.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Okay. 3 ups. 1 goes through.
That's just 1 damage.
Okay, was worried there.
Where's the 2? And
Okay.
then last one, the Technovirus Injector. Hits. Wounds.
Does it?
No.
Is it strength?
Strength 8, sorry. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Do you want to reroll? I've
already rerolled. I rerolled the save.
I'm getting confused. I'm doing too many battle reports a week.
That's it.
This is my 3rd or 4th.
And you're still useless, lad.
I'm still useless. Okay, so that concludes my turn. 2 Wraiths down. No leadership needed there. And yeah, I believe that's my turn.
Yep.
How many units have I killed?
Marines, Venom Crawler, and the Sorcerer. So
3? 3. Okay, perfect. So on to the Red Corsairs turn 1 we go. Good turn for the Necrons.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Movement over for the Red Corsairs turn 1. The Vythans both moving forward, breaking apart, one moving towards his right, the other one moving towards the left.
Yep.
And now, with a misplacement by me, is the closest to the Catan there in the center, which is quite scary when there's 2 butcher cannons pointing to you in the face. This Disco Lord that wasn't in combat was actually there. Now come past because of the wraiths and because of this pillar, so it's had to move towards this way.
But even without those, it's blocked by flyers then, so...
Anyway, yeah. And then moving on to this side, we've got the other Leviathan, which I've just talked about, just moved up, and then this Marine squad has moved up towards this objective. And at the end of the movement, Chris spends 2 CP? 3 CP to move his big Marine squad towards this flank. What's the name of the strat again?
More where they came from.
It's basically a Red Corsairs ones, for those of you who are saying, I haven't seen that strat before.
It's Red Corsairs specific. It's basically Titled Traitors, but it works on Marines, costs 3 CP. I can do it again and again.
Yeah.
There's no one game only limit.
It's really good. So there you have it. Interesting movement for Chris. Yeah. Let's see what actually happens in the psychic phase. Ha! No psychic phase. Catch you back for the shooting phase. Here we go. Shooting phase, and this doesn't get into focus, but here it goes. So reclaim a lost empire. Forgot to mention I did use 2 CP, as I did mention when I was charging in. Any unit within 3 inches gets a +1 to their save, meaning the wraiths have a 2-up invulnerable save.
And an extra attack.
And do they?
Yeah,
wow.
Read the card.
I should read the whole card during that. I am playing better at the Necrons. I was playing really badly. So just to mention that they do have a 2+ invulnerable save. Okay, let's go into the shooting phase.
Yep. Start with that Marine unit.
Okay, what's happening here?
10 bolt pistols going into the very back unit that aren't on the objective.
Okay.
And the autocannon as well.
Yep.
Then the other 8 of them are going into the unit holding the objective.
Into this one.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. So are we doing the one closer to me first?
Yep. So this is 10 hit on 3s. Not bad. Wound on 4s.
Okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 up saves. That's 3 saves, Chris. Yep. Chris, that's 3 saves.
So childish.
They're still alive.
Autocannons. Hit on 4s because it counts the move. Never mind.
That's 2 fails, Chris.
8 bolt pistols into the other unit. Hit on 3s. Hit on 4s. 2 wounds.
3 ups. That's
one died.
Dead. Immortal. That was this squad, right?
Yeah.
I'll take this one off.
Yep.
Okay, what's next?
Let's do this guy.
Yep.
He's going into this flyer here.
Into this flyer. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a flamer?
Yes.
And it's in range?
Range 16.
Wow. Is it the same flamer as the Helldrake?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Bell flamer.
Yeah, I hope
you've faced these so many times now.
I hope Helldrakes, but they just munch me in combat. I don't even realize
they flame you a bit.
Yeah.
D6?
I hope Helldrakes come back.
Oh, yes.
You've got 3, right?
Yeah. I love it if Helldrakes came back.
Yeah.
And they got good again.
They need to be better.
Strength 6, toughness.
6 as well.
So 4s, 1 wound.
Okay, let me just quickly check that it is 6, but I believe it is 6.
Well, it's going to be a wound anyway, because toughness 6 or 7.
Yeah, toughness 6. See, I am right sometimes.
So 1 wound at -2.
-2. So 3 up save takes me to a 5 up. That's a 4.
Damage?
Damage 2. Okay, I'll just put
Maybe should have Demon Forged that, but I won't.
There you go.
Cool.
Just the 2. But you can't Demon Forge after you know how many hits, right?
No,
so that's the problem. That's the problem.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's go over to this Leviathan here now.
Yeah, doesn't he have a bolt pistol as well?
Yeah, but you can't fire bolt pistol and other weapons.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, let's go into
this guy.
Okay. So unleash the pain.
2 Hell Flamers are going into there.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 Grab Flux Bombards are going into this unit.
Into this unit. Okay,
let's do the Grab Flux Bombard first.
Yeah, the Flamers are damage 2, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
So Grab Flux Bombard, D3 shots each.
Mm-hmm.
But because you've got 5, well, for every 5 models, you get an extra D3. So it's 4 D3 shots. Come on, be good.
That's not good.
6 shots.
That's not bad. The problem is the damage 2. Meaning that you have to, every 2 that goes through have to kill 1. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy.
So hitting on 3s because I moved. That's something at least. Wound on 3s because they're strength 9. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So 1 dead and 1 on a wound because -5.
Okay, yeah, don't have a save. That's sad. Okay, cool. So this was this unit, right?
No, this unit.
This unit. Okay, I'll just put a wound before
I decided
we
to
actually
split
forget, and I'll take the destroyer off.
Yep.
Yep, let's go.
Flamers into there.
Okay.
Come on. 6 again. So these strength 5. So wound on 4s. 3 wounds. 4 wounds, sorry.
Minus?
Minus 1.
Okay. 4 wounds?
4 wounds.
Okay. You're not cheating, right?
Only a little bit.
Minus 1, so 4 up saves. 1 goes through, damage 2, taking 1 to 1 wound remaining. I'm happy with that outcome.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to
At least you shot him this time.
Yeah.
Last time in the SM Plus battle report, it didn't even shoot.
Yeah.
So be happy. Think positive.
Yeah.
Think positive.
So let's do these Marines. They're going to shoot into there.
Okay.
So actually, any of them in rapid fire?
Should be. Aren't they? It looks... No.
Yep, front 2 are.
Front 2. Okay.
So 2 extra shots.
One is on 1 wound, so...
Yep, do the
could be
bolters
cheeky
first.
and remove 1.
Come on, roll that again. 5's to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep.
Okay.
Lads cannon again as well.
3 up. That's fine.
Saved. So lads cannon.
Did he move?
Misses. He didn't move, but
Okay.
misses anyway.
Misses anyway.
So that leaves me with this Leviathan.
Okay, so is it just him to shoot now?
Yep, just him.
Just him. Okay, what's the target?
I need to kill a fly, so I'm going to spend a command point on blasphemous machines.
Okay, so
So he ignores the
ignoring
penalty for moving.
Mm-hmm.
2 flames are going to him,
Okay,
because they're in range. The 2 butch cannons are going up into that fly as well.
perfect.
So let's do the flames first. 9.
That's not bad.
So it's 6, 7, 8, 9.
My toughness is 7. It's quite high. Cool. So 5's to wound. That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Minus 1. So I do have a 4 vulnerable save. And that's 1 goes through, taking me down to 6 wounds, I believe. I believe he has 8 wounds.
That's what you said before, unless
Yeah.
you're cheating.
So 6 wounds remaining.
So now 16 shots up into that flyer.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s because you're supersonic. Not bad. Only 3 misses.
Okay.
Toughness 6, so I'll wound on 3s. I need to get first strike and I need to kill a flyer. 2 more. So that's
Yeah, because I do
5,
have 1 CP
10.
left to do the mortal wound one again.
so 11 wounds.
11 wounds. That's not bad.
Only minus 1 though.
Because it is strength 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how many? 11.
11.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
How many wounds you got left? 10?
I'm down to 10, yeah. Minus 1, so 4 ups. Okay, so that's 8.
So you're still alive.
Let me check. Maybe it has 10.
Yeah.
I've got it here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So wounds, 12 wounds. Look, the dice is ready and everything. 2 wounds left. Sorry, Chris.
That's annoying.
My 3 tomb strikes are still alive, and you don't get first strike.
Nope.
Ta-da!
If only I'd taken them as Marcus Snesh, and I could have shot them again.
Again, yeah. At least the last cannon. So yeah, we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Any charges? Yeah,
Yes.
the Disco Lords will charge, right?
Yeah, Disco's charging, and those Marines are charging
Okay.
this unit.
Okay, so we'll catch you back for the charge phase then. See you back now. Overwatch time. This unit of Immortals being charged by this big blob of Marines. So hitting on 6s. No, Chris, that was quick and easy.
Good.
Can you get a 9?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you can. Interesting stuff. Disco Lord on the other side has just moved in because he was within 2 inches. So he was obviously making the charge for sure. Chris moving his Marines up. We'll catch you back for the fight phase. Fight phase. The Marines moved up. Now tagging the second unit in the back as well. 41 attacks going into the first closest Immortal unit. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. It's a lot of attacks. Feels nice to roll so many dice, doesn't it?
Yep. Feels nice to hold so many dice with, proper man-sized hands.
So hitting on 3s.
I think that's all good.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, death to the Dynasty,
The
don't I?
Xenos scum.
Death to the Dynasty.
Okay, and now we're looking for 4s.
Yep.
Okay, so count them up. I'm just gonna get some dice on this side ready. So you can tell me actually how many rolls I need to roll.
16.
16. Okay, so 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go. 3 up saves.
Try and hold 16 dice. You made all of them so far.
I've made them all, Chris. But how do you feel about
I've got
that?
my champion at least, but that's not good.
How do you feel
I
about
needed
that?
to kill them.
How do you feel about that?
Not good.
Any more attacks?
Yes, I got the champion from that
Okay,
squad.
maybe he can kill one.
He hits 3 times.
Why are you rolling separately for this?
He wounds 3 times because he's strength 5 and -1.
Okay, so 4 ups.
Kills 2
go
at least.
through at least. Well, you will be capturing, won't you? Anyway,
Yeah, because
but I do have more attacks. So let me count my attacks now, and I'll fight back. Striking back. Here we go. 2 units fighting in, hitting on 3s. Do I reroll ones? Do I reroll ones? That's something I have to check.
What, for your...
For my Dynasty.
No, I think it's only shooting.
And then reroll wounding on 4s.
It's only shooting.
Okay,
You would have got it in Overwatch as well.
Yeah, sorry?
You would have got it in Overwatch.
Yes, that's included. 4 wounds, Chris. That's a dead Marine.
I'll take this one off.
Okay. And then we've got the Disco Lord.
Yes, that was a bit out of order, but...
Yeah,
or out of
it
sequence,
was just
but-
easier for me.
Yeah.
So Disco Lord.
Yep, it's the one that's charging. I'm spending a point on a Demon Forge.
Okay.
So he re-rolls all hits and wound rolls.
So he's a demon.
Demon Engine, yeah.
And Demon Engine. Okay, cool.
So 5 attacks with the Impaler Chain Blade. Re-rolling. All hit. He's a strength 8 now. All wound. So
All
5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay, here we go. 2 ups. 1 goes to, what's the damage?
2. So kill.
Wait, maybe a reroll, Chris. Maybe a reroll.
You don't want to say that 1 for your Mortal Wound Bomb?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do the Mortal Wound Bomb. I think I'm gonna do the reroll to hit and to wound with the destroyers. So yeah, I'll go through. Take one off. Take one
So
off.
he's off.
Does that mean he carries on attacking?
Yeah, still attacks.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's do the 5 attacks with the bladed limbs and tail.
Okay.
Hit on 2s. Re-rolling. And these are strength 7, so wound on 3s.
3 wounds.
Re-rolling.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
2 ups. Oh, that's another one.
This is D3.
Okay. Here we go. That's
Just
2 wounds left on one of them.
Yep.
Okay. And now.
Let's do the Mecha Tendrils.
Okay.
Both hit. 1 wound. 2 wounds.
Don't you reroll?
Yeah, re-rolled. So I rolled an extra dice.
2 ups. That's passed.
Cool. And the last thing is the Technovirus Injector.
Okay. Here we go.
Hits.
Hits.
Wounds.
2 up. That's a 4. That's a pass.
Cool. Let's go on to the Mauler Fiend.
Okay.
So let's do the
Mauler
lashes.
Fiend's on 7, right?
Yeah, he went back up a bracket.
Yep.
So let's do the lashes first. Hit on 3s. Wound on 3s because strength 6. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Wow, that's another one.
He's dead.
I actually am tempted to reroll that.
Yeah.
Because I strike next before your Disco Lord.
True.
And I do want to take that Disco Lord off. Do I actually? Let me have a think. The power of the dice. I have decided to reroll.
Come on. Oh,
into a 3. That's a pass. Okay, power fists.
Yep, Mauler Fiend Vest. Then hit on 3s.
4s, right?
3s.
Ah, he gets +1 from the Disco Lord.
Do you want to... Nah, I won't CP one of these.
Okay.
Come on.
3s to wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Oh, that's another one!
Yep.
Oh, he's removed. No, why did I reroll?
2 left now.
Okay,
So
and now
your turn to
my
attack.
turn to attack. So 6 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
All going into the Disco Lord.
All going into Disco Lord, yes. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
2 wounds. 4 up saves.
This goes, 1 goes through.
So brings them on 4 wounds.
Down to 4. Okay, you do attack back now.
Yep. So 4 wounds. He's still in the middle bracket.
Okay.
So you got 4 attacks with the Chain Glaive. 3 hits.
Is he still hitting on 2s?
Yep. He always hits in 2s.
Okay.
They are strength 6, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No, your toughness 5, isn't it?
Toughness 5.
So 3 wounds. Sorry.
Is it strength 10?
It is strength 6. Toughness 5, so 3.
Okay. All passed.
Do the blade, limbs, and tail. All hit. All wound.
4.
Yep.
2 plus. Oh no. What damage is it?
D3.
Okay.
So come on.
1.
I'm going to command point that.
Okay. 2. So
that
one's
would kill
dead.
him.
Okay, so still 1 left. Obviously, I'll keep that one because that one would tag both of them still.
Yeah.
And yeah, take that one off. Okay. Does he have many attacks more?
He's got 1 with the Technovirus Injector.
So at least I survive on 1.
He hits. Doesn't wound.
Fails to wound. So 1 does survive and is tagging those 2 still. So I'm happy about that. No more fighting.
No, that's it. Yeah. He's going to pile in a bit like that. You can.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's it. Cool. What I will do is I'll do the reanimation protocols now.
What leadership are they?
Leadership 10.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I think all my army basically is leadership 10. Let me just check quickly. Yeah, leadership 10, so they're fine. Yeah. So shall we count points first? So you're capturing more than me. Yeah. Am I right? You're capturing 3. 2. To my 1 because you have more models than me, and then I've killed more than you.
Yep, because I haven't killed anything.
Because you haven't killed anything, so no first strike, Chris.
Nope.
That's why I took the dice off there. You put the dice and I said you're not getting it, so I'm removing it. Okay, so let's do some reanimation protocols. I actually can't do reanimation here because I don't think I can fit them in. Nope. And you need to be within a certain distance to actually fit the reanimation. They haven't lost any. They haven't. Have they lost? No, they haven't lost any. 1 destroyer. 5 up save. No. So that's the end of my reanimation.
At least you can't reanimate the wraiths.
No.
You don't have CP left.
No, don't have CP left. So here we go. Turn 2 for the Necrons coming up. See you back now. Here we go. Turn 2 movement over. Not a lot of movement for the Necrons, except the flyers, obviously, which have to move. Yep. They've actually moved all the way across here, and the wounded one, which is only on 2 wounds, can only move 20 to 24. That's why he's lagging a bit behind. I haven't actually fallen back from combat because these guys are tied in there, meaning that nothing can shoot at the Chaos Space Marines, meaning I should just leave them there and try and attack them a bit, at least, before Chris attacks back. The Katan's moved up and is now within 9 inches of all of these models, of all the 4 big units Chris has on that side, meaning that Cosmic Fire, his power, is in effect with all those units, which is quite cool. But we'll get into that. Cryptek has now moved from the center of the table towards the left. He can't buff up the wraiths anymore, so he has moved up now towards the destroyers. I basically put him there just if the wraiths don't make the charge, he can at least give them the +1 to the reanimation if I spend a command point for them. But now the wraiths are nowhere near him, so now he's moved towards these destroyers on this side, and that's about it. This unit has had to move up just to make sure that they are also within 3 inches of that unit, and the rest has stayed put. So yeah, that's the end of the movement. We can now do the powers of the Catan. Cosmic Fire 4+, does D3 mortal wounds, Chris.
Yep.
So anybody within 9 inches. So here we go. First one, we've got this Leviathan.
See if it goes off first, don't you?
On
the 2+.
No, I don't. No, just a 4+ for every unit within. So roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 9 inches of the Catan shard. Add 1 if you are Catan shard using the power in the Tesseract Vault, which I'm not. Add on a 4+, the unit being rolled suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so Leviathan first, as Chris is pointing there, does get D3. I'll roll for the D3. That's 3 mortal wounds. Fresh Disco Lord doesn't get it. Mauler Fiend doesn't get it, and the last Disco Lord doesn't get it either.
Cool.
Okay. No command points, so I can't reroll any of those rolls. And there you have it. We're going into the shooting phase now. Catch you back now. Here we go. First unit of destroyers, the 5 man, I guess, firing into the Leviathan there in the center, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So do reroll these 1s. 1 miss.
Bad.
And now looking for 5s again. That's much better than before.
5 actually is the exact same as what you got before.
Oh, fine, but I spent a CP before, which I didn't want to do.
And you had an extra one.
Yes, so 4 up saves. No, you don't get the
No,
so
no,
5 ups now.
Yeah, 5 ups.
I'm happy. Wow,
Again.
that's a good roll. D3 is 2.
He's down to 6. He's bracketed now.
He's bracketed finally. Okay, so I'll do the next destroyers then, all of them into him. I do need 3 more dice. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, hitting on 3s. Do need to roll these as well. And I reroll 1s. Okay, take the 2s and the 1s off. And wounded on 5s.
Rerolling 1s now though.
Yep, because of my lords and lieutenant. Okay, so that's 2, and I do reroll this 1. That's a 3. Okay, 3 wounds. 5 ups. No, 3 go through. Do you want to reroll any? I could kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I could do 9 wounds as well.
Yeah,
so
you
maybe
could
it's
do
not even worth it. We've got 2 CP left.
What else am I going to use it for? Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Of course not.
3d3. That's him dead. Does he blow up?
Yes. Ah.
He blows up on a 5+, right?
6 plus.
6+, okay.
Yeah.
So that's him removed. That's a big threat off the table. I'm happy about that. Let me think about my next target and I'll catch you back now. Next up, we've got the Immortals firing. Unit on the right, firing at those Marines on that objective there. They haven't moved. They haven't moved, so I do get the rerolls of 1s. Do I need them? No, no 1s.
No 6s either.
No 6s either, yeah. And I'm wounding on, these are strength 5, so wounding on 3s. And I reroll the 1s for my lieutenant. I'll just carry on like Chris says. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds, Chris.
So no AP, so
okay.
3s. 1 dice.
1 dice. Okay, and then I'll do the rest. So same amount of shots. Actually, 3 of them couldn't actually see. So can you actually measure to see if I can fire at the Leviathan there around the corner? I might as well try and. I can't even see him actually, can't I? Okay, so it's only 3 guys. 6 shots firing into the Marines again.
These guys move, so no
yeah,
rerolls.
No rerolls, and anyway that was bad. Look, I get 2 shots extra, so that's enough. 3s. No rerolls there, so that's another 5, Chris. That's good, good. And there we have it. I think those Immortals have fired already. I can't fire these, so onto the Doom sites we go, yeah. Let's try and take out that Leviathan, which is a bit scary. Okay, so first one will be firing, the wounded one will be firing D3 shots. 2 shots, and this one's hitting on 6s because it is on his lowest bracket and it is a heavy weapon. 1 hit, strength 10, wounding on 3s, 1 wound, -4, so 5 up and vulnerable. That's a 6, well done. And then the 8 shots also going, everything's going into him. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 5s. Oh, that's good. No rerolls, but I get extra shots there.
Yeah, there's another miss there. There's a 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Still not bad.
And wounding on 5s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP.
Nope, 2 ups. That's fine. And again, 3, 4, 5, 8 shots. This one's for the next one.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s. 2 extra shots there. And 5s, 2 wounds. Oh, I thought a double 1 there. That's 1 wound, and then D3 shots from the death ray. That's 3. That's the big 3.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds. 5 ups. 2. D6 damage on these. 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that die?
1 left.
1 left. Okay. And then the last one also firing. Is the last one in 24 inches as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I kill him with Tesla? Okay, so these are misses, but I get extra there. So again, 8 hits, 5's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Yeah, 2 wounds.
Oh, he's alive.
Okay, and then the last, the Death Ray. 1 hit.
Come on.
Sorry, 1 shot.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s? No. I'm not a Marine.
Moved.
Okay. I think that's still alive, but I can charge it. I did want to charge him. I didn't want to charge that Disco Lord, but I think I have to because there's so much firepower in there. So yeah, shall we go into the charge phase?
Can do.
Get some dice then for Overwatch. And are you ready? Yeah, let's do this and then we can cut off for the fight phase.
Let's do the Flamer first, because I assume he's going into there, yeah?
Yeah, he's going in there. I need to take him out. I do need to take him out. No, there's a lot of firepower, but...
5. I'm going to spend my last command point.
Okay, cool.
Reroll that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's better.
Hits. My toughness is 7, so you are wounding on 5. Okay, that's not a bad roll actually. So 4 ups.
Yep.
And that's him dead.
Yes.
From Overwatch. Does he explode? I think he explodes on a 4 up, doesn't he?
4 up, and it's everything within 3 inches.
He does explode! He does the job!
Yep, he takes him with him.
He won't, I don't think.
So just him.
So he takes him, so does he explode? No, he doesn't. So at least he does his job.
At least we trade.
Well done, Mr. Catan. Thank you for that. Trade of blows there. And that finishes off my turn because I won't be charging anything. I know, but we do have the fight phase, so we'll catch you back for that. No one's charged this turn, so I would pick one, then Chris would pick one. I will be going with the Wraith. I think I've made my decision because the Disco Lord does have 4 wounds, and I think it's a bigger target to actually try and remove. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. No, I won't be killing him. Hitting, wounding on 4s. That's a wound. -2.
4 up.
That's, do you want to reroll that? Reroll that one. No, so damage 2, taking it down to 2 wounds.
So bottom bracket.
Okay, and then let's start
pick
attacking.
over here. So, he can't.
Yeah, just pile in, get some dice, and we'll carry on with the fight phase. Here we go, the big blob going into the 3-man unit first. Hitting on 3s.
Okay. Misses.
Couple more there, that one. And then wounding on 4s.
Hopefully not so childish with your saves this time.
Okay, quickly gonna roll these. Much easier. 3 ups. That's the unit removed.
Cool.
So that's what Chris wanted to do before, and it's actually happened a turn later. Okay, so next up we do have a couple more attacks going into these here.
The other 5 of them.
Yep.
Three wounds.
Okay. All past there.
Cool.
So now it's my turn to attack. So 6 attacks into your Marines. Okay, that's 5 hits. 4 wounds, Chris.
3 ups. Saved.
That's all saved. And now we go into the Wraith there. Do you want to go? Do you want to start with the Disco Lord, or do you want to go straight with the Immortal?
Let's do the Disco Lord first.
Disco Lord. Okay, it's just. Is he fresh?
No, he's down to 2 wounds.
Down to 2 wounds, and he doesn't have a 2-up invulnerable anymore.
No. So this is with the Chain Glaive.
Okay.
3 hits.
These are damage 3, right?
These are damage 2.
Damage 2. So a failed one for me
3
would be a dead Wraith. 3 ups. No, he is removed. That was a quick combat. Sorry?
You had 3 wounds.
I asked if he was fresh and you said no, he's on 4
no, I
wounds.
thought you meant my dude.
Oh, okay, so that's what I meant.
The Mecha Tendrils, both hit, both wound.
Okay, here we go, 3 ups. Both saved.
The additional attack with the blade, limbs and tail, all hit. All wound.
3 ups.
There we go.
Triple
Where was that earlier?
That's the Wraith removed. No point in attacking, obviously, with the rest because that Wraith isn't actually there. and that concludes my turn now. On to turn 2 for the Red Corsairs we go. See you now. Here we go. Movement over for the Red Corsairs. All of these 3 units have advanced up. They do have to get closer, and they can actually charge after advancing. Remember that, guys. And they do need to get closer because most of my army is around on this side of the board. These Marines have stayed in combat, and then coming down from Deep Strike, we've got the Terminators and the Terminator Lord. That was your Warlord, wasn't it?
Yep.
They've come down and are now ready to get into combat, or try to get into combat within the back of these 2 Immortal squads. Hunting down my Warlords. Let's see if that happens. Okay, so we can go into shooting.
Yep.
Let's do this. So pistols before he forgets. All these pistol shots coming in hot.
That's not bad.
Okay, and wounding on 4s. How many wounds is that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 wounds. 6, 7 wounds. 3 ups. 1 dead. Take this one out. Okay. Is there more coming?
Terminators.
Okay, Terminators into what units?
This squad over here.
The one on the right.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
16 bolters. Hit on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Yep. Get rid of all these 2s.
Okay.
And win on 4s. 5. Oh, I wish I had tactical doctrines.
3 ups. Okay, that's another one slain. We'll be moving. I think that makes your charge a bit longer on that unit, but we'll see.
The Lord will go into the same unit again.
Okay, so Lord into the same units.
Yep. All hit. He hits on 2s. All wound. He's angry.
Nice, he's angry.
Come on, 4 kills. Come on.
He is corn. 2 wounds.
I do.
That's not bad. Okay, so we move these 2.
Let's go for the first Lord Discordant.
Okay.
So this guy is going to shoot at your wounded flyer.
Okay, just around the corner there.
Number of shots, 4. And he
Strength is 6, right?
Yep, so wounds on 4s.
wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Minus?
2.
So 5 ups. That's him destroyed. Does it blow up? Yes, it does.
It's the range 6.
I will have to actually check, and we'll carry on now. So the Doom Scythe has exploded, and he's actually got in the explosion 2 of Chris's unit, none of mine. So Mauler Fiend and the Marines here. You roll for that, don't you?
You roll. Show model killing me, so
Mauler Fiend is 2.
Brackets
and I think you. I'll roll it anyway, but I think you normally roll it because you can re-roll that, or is it me?
No, I think it's you.
Is it me? Okay.
Yeah.
Marines, 1. Just 1
Excellent.
dead, yeah.
So if you rolled a 3, I would have had to take my las camo off.
Okay, so what's next? We can take that off, that flyer off. What's next?
Let's go for the Marines next.
Okay.
So, because one of these is on a wound, isn't
Yes, this one here at the back.
So let's do the bolt guns first.
Okay.
Rapid fire, because they didn't move. And bolt discipline's a thing. 3 hits.
Toughness 5, so
2 wounds.
No minus, 3 up saves, both passed.
Cool. And las camo will go into them as well. Hits. Wounds.
Wounds, minus 3, so 6 up save. No ghost route,
So it kills
so
him.
1 is removed. Okay. Any more shooting?
The last,
the last Disco Lord, yeah.
So he's going to go into that unit of destroyers as well.
Into the same unit. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So I'll roll
Number of
here.
shots?
3.
That's a 3.
Wound on 3s. Nothing. Triple 1.
I'm happy with that.
That is all my shooting.
That concludes your shooting, doesn't it? Okay, so on to the charge phase we go. Catch you back now. Okay, Disco Lord into the destroyers here. Charging in, only 2 can actually see him. Hitting on 6s. That's 3. I do reroll 1s, don't I?
Yeah.
Because they didn't move. That's a fail. So 3 are in. Wounding on strength 6. Toughness 6 or 4s. 2 wounds, Chris, and I do reroll 1s because my Lord is within there. Within distance, so 2 go through, minus 3.
So 5s. Both go through.
Okay. Damage D3 each. I'm just going to check they are strength 6. Just want to make, yeah, strength 6. So 2d3. That's 6 wounds, Chris.
Drops them down to 6.
Okay, I'm happy with that. What do you need now for the charge?
I think it was a 7.
Okay, so yeah 7 inch charge. Okay, hopefully you do fail this charge like that. And I am happy, and everybody's happy except you. Can the Terminators have a bit more luck and charge into the Immortals and my Warlord as well, same as the Lord going into all the units there. So number of shots, I will be rolling these separately because these do get rerolls of 1s. No 6s there, but I do reroll this 1. Nope, and then these don't get rerolls of 1 because they moved in the preceding turn. 1, so that's 3 hits. And wounding on 4s, no, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds marked with the SN logo.
3 saves.
3 saved. Okay, so now charges.
Come on.
Terminators first or Lords first?
Terminator's going first.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a miss, but you can reroll with the banner. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
So now Lord is going in, so do it all again.
Do it all again, yes.
I'll do the unit of 6 first, so I don't know if he's within.
Of the 6. Okay, so 2,
Yeah,
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, here we go. And these I don't reroll 1s, but I do get 3 hits. 2 wounds. I actually don't know if I've got any 1s, but I should have been rerolling 1s. Sorry, guys.
Both saved anyway.
Okay, so sorry, guys.
Come on, roll that again. Nope.
Nope. Does he get any rerolls? Yes, he does, doesn't he?
Yep.
Ah, changing dice and everything.
Nah.
No.
It's about normal for
me. Medicine, little boy. Back into this combat. Marines striking. Let's see how this goes.
Right, they managed to get in with their chain swords. Not too bad.
Okay.
There's only what, 5 left, is there?
5 left, yes sir.
Oh, damn, I'm sure. Oh, I killed more than that. That is 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Fail them all.
What you killed is the ones in the other squad.
Killed.
So 3 ups. Ooh, 3 dead, but that means that they still are alive and they can reanimate. So I'm happy. 2 attacks. Back into the Marines. 2 hits. 2 wounds. All saved. You have been passing all your saves on these guys.
Yep.
And that means that's the end of your turn. Counting points. Even though you failed your charges, which is very sad for some people, you have scored kill more and captured more with these 2 units there.
Yep.
So you are in the lead by a point. Let's see what happens in turn 3. Turn 3 movement finished. The 2 flyers have flown up into this corner of the table and will be targeting, probably be targeting the closest Disco Lord, and can actually target these guys here. They have already also blocked the pass for these Terminators to actually move and charge. So it's looking good for the Necrons. Destroyers moved up a bit to get line of sight and get into distance from this smaller field here, and then these have shuffled up to get line of sight into these 2 Disco Lords. And lastly, this would have happened at the end of the movement, but I have used the Veil of Darkness to move my Lord and the 6 Immortals into that objective on this side. I did do reanimation protocols. I just got 1 Immortal back. I failed on these destroyers. I failed on these destroyers, even with a +1 from the Cryptek, and I could only fit 1 in here, and I failed as well. So yeah, that's my movement over. We can go into the shooting phase. Let's start this off with the flyers. So flyers will be firing into this Disco Lord here. Let's go with everything into them. Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, into the Disco Lords. Hitting on 4s.
3s, isn't it?
3s, yeah, they're fresh. Sorry. And they are strength 7, so 3s to 1s. Okay, so 5 wounds. We do have a 2-up save.
All saved.
And they're all saved. And then number of shots with the Death Ray. That's 1. Hitting on 4s. That's a fail. Rinse and repeat from the next one. hitting on 3s. Oh, sorry, the chain a bit. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds. That's 1 wound, and then number of shots from death ray is 2. Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s? No, because my lord has moved up. Yeah. So just 1 wound.
5 up and vulnerable.
After 6, he's saved. That d6 would have been nasty on him. Yeah. Okay, let's carry on shooting. So 4 Immortals firing into the Marines there at the end. 2, 4, 6 shots.
8 shots.
I think did I get any 6s on the Tesla?
I have no idea.
Let's check that quickly. It's good I remembered. A couple of extra hits there, so I got 3 6s in total, meaning 6 extra shots. Hitting, wounding on 3s. All wounds, Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
2 ups. He's good.
Oh, he's good. Okay, at least we did it properly. Okay, next up, we've got these Immortals firing into the Marines. 6 shots.
8 shots.
8. Is it 4 left?
There's 4. 1
okay,
got back.
I always miss it. I always look around the corner and just see 3. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
We were on 1s because they didn't move, did
Yep. And I get 2 extra hits from that one and 2 extra hits from that one. And wounding on 3s.
No
yeah, no reroll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. 3 up saves. 3 left. You are in cover.
One of them isn't in cover.
Okay, so do 1 at a time then.
Problem is though he's holding the objective.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter actually because you're going to hold more anyway. So yeah, 1 at a time.
He saved. He saved. Saved. What's that?
Saved on the 3. He's dead on the 2. And
so
he survives. No, just 1.
Ah, so he has a 2 up plus.
So
okay.
Champion is dead.
Okay, next up, I will be firing the destroyers. I will be split firing 2 destroyers into this Disco Lord, and the rest will be going into the Terminators. So into the Disco Lord, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 3 2s obviously. Okay, these are misses.
4 to wound.
4 to wound, yeah. Reroll, no rerolls of 1, so just 1. That wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Saved.
And it's a saved as well. What I did forget is that I should have got extra attacks for the Wraiths, shouldn't I? On turn 1. Because of the strat I used, they get +1 attack and the tough and the.
No, because you use it at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay, so how do I get more attacks?
In my turn, you would have got extra attacks.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When I attacked back.
True, yeah.
Yeah,
you did attack. That. Well, you only have 1 left.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't matter. It's
too late now.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 3 into the Terminators. Again, loads of 2s. Reroll 1s into a 6. And now wounding on 3s. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ups. None.
5.
So 1 at a time.
Yep.
That's 1 dead with 2 dice. 2 dead. 3 dead. 4 dead. 1 Terminator left. So I'm quite happy about that actually. Shame I didn't get more hits into the Disco Lord. So next up I will be firing. How many left on the Mauler Fiend?
6.
6. Okay, I will be firing 4 into the Mauler Fiend. 1 will be firing into the Marines here with the las cannon. So into the Marines first, hitting on 3s, miss, and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -3, you do have a 5 up save in cover. That's 1 more dead. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 into the Mauler Fiend. Rerolling 1s. Okay, take off these 2s. 5's to wound, yes sir. Just 2.
2. 5 up and vulnerable saves.
Nope, 2, 3. How many left?
6. 1 left.
1 left on the Mauler Fiend. Okay, can't complain about that. How many can actually see the Mauler Fiend there?
None.
None. Okay, I'll fire anyway. How many wounds does he have left?
5.
5 left, and he has
3.
3. I'll fire everything into these guys here.
Yep.
So I think my squad is
Yeah.
full, yeah? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Hitting on 3s.
No rerolls though.
No rerolls. Nope,
Moved.
but I do get 2 6s. So get them back. And then wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Rolling 1s. Okay. That's not a bad roll. 3 for 5 wounds.
We could do it.
Could do it. Yeah, that's 1 goes through, down to
2.
2. Okay. And we can carry on for the charges. I will be, sorry, for the fight phase, might as well. Yep. So 2 attacks here from these 2 Immortals. 1 hit, 1 wound.
Nope.
Nope. And now Chris will count some dice and we'll catch you back. Attacking back. Chain swords to the face. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 2 left. Can he do it? Can he finally do it? Oh, that wasn't very good.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 up saves. Yeah, that's
Yay!
it. They are dead. We moved from play. Finally. Bad rolling from me. Good rolling from Chris. Good, half rolling from Chris. And he now moves up and still capturing the objective. And that concludes my turn. On to Chris's turn 3. Let's see what actually happens. Do we want to do the morale on camera?
Yeah, let's do the morale.
Okay, so Terminators, you've lost 4. Obviously, your champion is still there. So on a 5 or 6, he runs away like a coward. He is. And then another 6 would be good for this. On the las cannon, no, he survives.
So he's good.
Okay, so just the Lord on this side left. We'll catch you back for the movement phase. Movement over. This big blob of Marines has moved up towards now my Warlord and the Immortals there in front of that Necron pillar. And moving to this side, we've got the Necron Lord. Oh, Necron Lord. We've got the Red Corsairs Lord moving up towards these Immortals on this side. Chris basically wants to take off my troops off the table, so he will be carrying on grabbing those extra points. And then the las cannon man has moved towards this objective because he is a troop, and he will be grabbing it this turn. Sneaky, sneaky. Mauler Fiend moving up.
So we can go for a cheeky charge and I hope I survive.
Disco Lords moving up.
They're both advanced, but they can charge anyway.
So let's see how this pans out. Starting the shooting phase. Pistols.
11 bolt pistols and a crack grenade going into there.
Perfect, let's do this.
The autocannon's going to go down at these destroyers.
Okay.
So, pistols first. A bad start.
Okay.
2, 3, 4 wounds on them.
4 wounds. 3 plus. It's 1 dead.
Does it go off the back, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Crack grenade. Misses.
Okay.
Autocannon going across.
Yep.
Hasn't moved, so he hits in 3s. Wounds on 3s. 1
wound, -1, so 4 up save. That goes through, and 1 was wounded, or was it the other squad? No, it was the other squad.
I killed the wounded guy.
Yeah, it was the other squad there, so 1's down to 1 wound.
Yep.
Okay, what's next?
Terminator Lord.
Okay, firing into the Immortals. Perfect. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s.
I'll reroll the 1s. 3 wounds.
That's again, good shooting from him. That's another 1 slain, taking it down to 3 left there.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just remove this one.
2 Lord Discordants.
Okay, Flamers, Bale Flamers.
They're going into
Bale or Bane, is it?
Bale.
Bale, okay.
So yeah, they're both going into this squad.
Perfect. Okay, so first one.
Yep. D6 shots. 3.
You could have done both at the same time if they're both going
Wound
in.
on 3s, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds, -2.
Yep.
5 ups, both passed, Chris. Double 6s.
The other one, 4. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5 ups. That's him dead. So he's dead, and 1's on. Is it double damage too?
Yeah, damage 2.
Okay, so 1's on 1 wound. Just remove him.
I assume you want to take from that end.
Yeah, because he's close enough anyway.
Cannon.
I'll do that. And las cannon, yeah, hitting on 4s. Where's the target?
That's the question. There's no point shooting a flyer. because
They're full wounds, yeah.
I want to shoot these guys.
Yeah, because look, that's on 1 wound anyway as well, so...
He hits.
He wounds. 6 up. That's a save again on the roll of a 6. I kind of like these dice again. Okay, that's the end of the shooting phase, right?
Yep.
Perfect. We'll catch you back for the charge phase and the fight phase, hopefully. Catch you back now. Chaos Space Marines into the Immortals there. Let's see what I do. I haven't... Yes, I did move, yeah. So that's 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, Chris. 3 up saves. That's 1 fallen.
Distance.
5 inches.
I'm going to reroll. They make it anyway, but I want to try and get more distance. 4. So I lose
1
less. But that still makes it anyway.
Worthwhile risk. And now we will be going Mauler Fiend into these destroyers here.
Yep.
Cheeky charge there, but he has to do it. It's now or never. So hitting on 6s. And did I move this last turn?
Yes.
I moved forward, didn't I? Yeah. So anyway, it's 3 hits.
The Hardwired Hatred, does it work in Overwatch?
That's true. Do you want to quickly check that? Because that's an extra 5 shots here. So let's actually check that. I think they actually do. I think it's actually every time you shoot. So Chris is checking.
Hit rolls 1 for this unit, so it's even in combat you do it.
Okay, perfect.
So
let's roll these, hoping for some cheeky more 6s. Nope. 3 hits. Re-rolling 1s. No. 1 wound, Chris. How many wounds does he have?
2.
2. 5 up. No.
Come on,
can he kill him? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. More shots now. Disco Lord into this unit of destroyers. Can I repeat this awesomeness I did there?
Don't do it.
He will be going obviously with the 1 on 6 wounds because the other one I believe is on 2 left.
3.
3 left. Okay, so into the 6 wounded one. Looking for a lot of 6s here. Just 2, but that is what I need. No rerolls of 1s. Wounding on 4s, Chris.
Yep.
That's 2 wounds. 2 fails. Oh, we passed over to 1. D3, that's just 1.
Cool.
Down to 5.
Distance.
He's in.
9. So it's enough to get him.
Okay. And then, what do you need with the other one? Do you need like a 3?
So he's going to go there.
4?
So I'm 3 inches away from you.
Okay, so I can't heroically intervene. He's in as well.
The last charge is my Terminator Lord.
Okay, going through. Obviously, the rules now changed, so he can finish. If he finishes more than an inch away, he can actually do it.
Yep.
So let's do this. 6 shots from those 3 Immortals left.
Yeah. 7-inch charge, I think. Yeah.
7. Okay. Yep. So these guys didn't move, so I'm re-rolling 1s. 1 hit becomes 3. And I don't reroll 1s anymore, so just 1 wound, Chris, 2 up save.
Save.
Okay, and you do need a 7 now. He's definitely in. So Chris will move his Lord up, and we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Combat on this side, Marines into these Immortals. These Marines have been chopping up quite well. Let's see what happens now. And he is conga lining to actually grab both objectives with this big unit here.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you see it?
4, 2 wounds.
Yeah, I've still got the champion to do afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, that doesn't look bad.
That's a good roll. I'm just going to use these.
Yep, go for it.
It's much better. So 3 up saves.
Again!
Just 1 failed. Okay, so striking back. Champion. That's all misses, Chris. Stop wasting my time.
Yep.
4 shots. All hits. Rerolling 1s because of my lords. Just 2 wounds. Can I chop 2 more down? I can chop another 1 down.
I'll take him off.
Okay, so do you have
your lord is going to be in as well.
My lord will be in?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to check his stats. And then we'll fight with him. Lord striking back, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. -2 Chris on 3 wound rolls. 5 ups. That's 2 more dead. Who will you remove him from? Okay, do you still capture that objective? You still have more within 3 inches. Do you have to do a leadership test?
Well,
How
you
many
get your
lost?
Immortals to fight back first.
No, I have already.
Did you?
Yeah,
true, they
those
killed
were my attacks.
3, 4 have died in total.
Because
So-
of Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 9.
One more.
Leadership.
8.
The leadership 8, so yeah,
One more dice.
So I'll take him off.
Okay.
So that's him.
Yeah, and now we go on to these crazy boys here. Both of them attack the same
Yeah,
anyway, and they're both going into the destroyers.
Yep, so let's do the healthy one first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he lose attacks?
He loses additional attacks, but yeah.
Okay.
So these are chain glaive. 4 hits. Only 1 wound.
Minus?
-2.
That's a save, Chris. That's a 6. Look.
Let's do the mecha tendrils. Both hit. No wounds. Let's do the technovirus injector. Hits. Wounds. -4, so no save.
No save. Okay, so
D3 damage. But
that's that one removed.
he's got the 4 additional attacks from bladed limbs and tail.
Okay.
3 hits. Here's a strength 7. 2 wounds.
Minus?
-2.
Okay, so 1 goes through. Damage? D3.
3.
What's another one
Kills
removed? I'll remove this one here.
Cool. Then that guy will stay there.
Yeah.
So now
pile in
pick him.
3 inches. Yeah.
He's still on 3 wounds.
Okay.
2 wounds, sorry. Yeah. So let's do his. Yeah, let's do chain blade first. All hit. 4 wounds. -2.
All go through.
Flat 2 damage each, so that killed the
That
last
kills the unit, yes.
Yep.
Straight away cleans the unit away. Not good for me. And that finishes off. No, you do have your Lord on this side.
He will pile in a bit. So there.
Okay, you do still have your Lord. So 4 attacks, 5 for charging.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me,
and-
Lord, yeah.
And
5
you do have a chain fist, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
So he hits on 3s because it's a chain fist. He rerolls to 1s.
3 misses.
6.
That means that my Immortals are still alive.
Both wound.
Both wounds, yes. Minus
-4.
4, so no saves. So
Kills
2
2.
are removed, but I still capture that objective, luckily.
Yeah. How many died this turn? Just those 2, isn't it?
Just these 2, yeah.
Yeah, so even with his -1.
No, and you shot at you killed one in shooting as well.
3.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because
But he's got
my-
-1 to morale, but even
Yeah,
then it's
my
not enough.
leadership is 10 still.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he gets to attack back and then that's it.
Yeah, 1 attack. Hits, 1 wounds, doesn't wound. End of the phase. Points wise,
I'm holding more.
okay.
I've killed more as well, I think, haven't I?
You've killed 1 unit. How many kills did I kill? I killed the Mauler Fiends. I just killed the Mauler Fiends, I think.
So we draw.
Yeah,
actually,
I just killed the Mauler Fiends. And then you've killed this unit, and that's it, right?
Yeah, so it's a draw actually.
It's a draw on that one, but you'll get the point for getting
more.
objectives. Yeah, I'm sure about that, aren't you? Yeah, because the flyer was at that turn before, right?
Yeah.
But didn't you kill some stuff in my turn? No.
No, I killed your. Yeah, I killed your.
Yeah, you've got
Immortals.
more. I've
killed more, yeah.
You've killed
Because I
more.
killed your
So
Immortals
you get
in
another
your
2
combat.
points, taking the score to 5-2.
Yep.
Interesting, and we go on to turn 4 as well.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes. Can I do any reanimation there? I think I can do 1, can't I?
Yeah, 1 will be able to pop back in there.
So let's do that.
Of course.
1 pops back
The
there.
guy that I just put back over here.
And then I do need to do 5 on here. My Cryptek is within 3 inches. So here we go. 4 ups. That's another 3 back for that destroyer. And then I'm going to do the last one. Sorry, my Immortals.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do 1 for my destroyer. That doesn't come back. Okay, so on to turn 4 we go. Let's see what happens. Turn 4. Very close. Let's see what happens. Okay, so both flyers moved up to this flank on the right. Destroyers slightly moved up, and now 4 of them are actually in range of the Marines, and all of them are in range of everything on this side. Immortals falling back. Immortals falling back. Warlord falling back as well, and hoping for the best. Still capturing that objective. Cryptek moving back upon these rocks here. ready to Staff of Light into that Marine there. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Yes. Okay, so Staff of Light into that last cannon Marine, hitting on 3s. What's the strength?
5.
Sorry, is it 5? 3 is 2 wound. 2 wounds at -2.
Yep.
4 ups. Because you're having cover.
Kills him.
Okay, so that's 1 kill for me.
Yep.
I am happy with that. So yeah, let's keep track. Okay, next up, let's go into. Let's start with these flyers here. So Tesla into the Marines, and through this arc, I am in range. The what's it called?
Heat ray.
No, it's not heat ray. Gone blank. Into this. Shall I go into? Yeah, I'll go into the one on 5 wounds. Death ray, nearly there. So Death Ray into the 5 wound Disco Lord, and then we've got the Tesla cannons into those boys there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, where am I going again? 2, 4, 6, 8. I did this last time. Okay, into the Marines, hitting on 3s. Okay, no 6s again, and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, Chris. 3 up saves. That's 1 dead. And then D3 shots from the Death Ray, just 1. Hitting on 4s is a miss on the roll of a 2. Rinse and repeat from the next one into the Marines. Okay, so that's a bit better. So 2 extra shots there. Wounding on 3s. Okay, take these 4 off. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds into the Marines.
1 more.
1 more dead. And a Death Ray into the same one. 2 hits. 1 hit. 3's to wound.
Nope, it's a 1.
It's a 1. Ah, okay, interesting. Let's see what happens here. I will have to go then. I will have to split my shots. I'm gonna go.
I need 2 die from here, so there's no morale problems yet.
Okay, and that means that you will be grabbing that objective again. So
2 objectives.
2 objectives. Oh,
because I've still got more dudes here than you do. Should I have a think about it and come back?
Yeah, let me have a think about it. Okay, I've thought about it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 into the wounded, really wounded Disco Lord, and then 3 destroyers into the Marines on that side. So, first into the wounded Disco Lord, hitting on, oh my god, hitting on 3s, but I do reroll 1s, so that's a bit better. And wounding on 4s, 2 wounds, -3, so 5 ups. No! Wow! These last games I've been having have been so bad for me. Okay.
Swings and roundabouts.
3, 3, and 3. Okay, hitting into the Marines, re-rolling 1s.
A bit better.
Bit better. And wounding on 3s. So that's 6 ups.
No problem.
Okay, so that's 5 removed. That was bad. I can't believe it's still alive. The Disco Lords are still alive. What are you gonna do?
I've got to leave at least. Well, you're gonna score point. No, actually, I need to make sure I hold this one.
You do have to do a leadership test.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8. So
Okay.
that is.
How many have you lost?
5, 6 have died.
6 have died. Okay.
No, 7.
7. Okay.
So on a 1, I'm okay.
Yep.
No.
I knew you were gonna get 6.
So, 1,
so that's 5 dead, right?
Yep. So that leaves me on just 1.
Okay, I'm happy.
So
That's why I am capturing that one. But you remember you do have your turn, so you can actually kill these. So I think that finishes off the turn because I can't assault anything. So on to Chris's turn 4 we go. Catch you back now. Here we go, the all-important turn 4. Let's see how this goes. 2 Disco Lords moving up towards the 2 destroyers. Chris's Warlords moving up into those Immortals, and then round that rocky outcrop there, we do have the champion moving up towards the Immortals. Okay, let's see how this goes. So it's good to actually fire those destroyers into those Marines.
Funny,
especially,
I didn't give you the idea.
It was unlucky, you did get a 6 in the morale, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so
The lone survivor is going to chuck a frag grenade.
Bang. 6, that's exactly what you wanted. Hitting on 3s, that's not what you wanted. Wounding on 5s, 1 wound. That's a save.
Cool. So we have to kill you all in combat with these 3 attacks.
Let's go into shooting. So do you want to go with 4 shots from the collie bolter?
He's going to go over into these guys actually, try and kill that one on 1 wound.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Actually, no, he's only got 5 attacks. He's going into the Immortals.
Yeah, you failed them before and you hit on 3.
All hit.
Don't risk it.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 3 ups. All saved.
So it doesn't matter anyway.
Doesn't matter anyway. And
First
now flamers. Are you going to do both flamers into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's do it at the same time. That's 4 in total. You do have an
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2, so 5s. Kill one of these.
Dead. And yeah, just he's
charging
dead.
them.
And yeah, straight into charging. That was a great turn.
6 wound one is going in first. Obviously.
Okay, so 3. Yeah, you are on 6 wounds because you do generate extra. You generate wounds at the end of beginning of your turn. Regenerate at the beginning of your turn. Okay, so let's see. Hoping for a lot of 6s.
Hoping for none. 2.
2 and reroll 1s, right?
Yeah, because they're hardwired hatred.
Let's see. A couple of more 6s here. No. Wounding on 4s. No wounds.
So you can't fail the charge anyway?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not good, not good. And then the other one needs a 2 probably. He's in as well.
The Lord will go into your
Immortals.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so that's good. Did they move? No.
They fell back.
Ah, they did. Yes, true. 2, 4, 6 shots. Oh.
Ridiculous.
And wounding on 3s because they are strength 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lots of 1s. Ooh!
3 ones.
2 left on him. Okay, do you have a dice?
Yeah,
okay, that would have been epic.
Doesn't really matter, but he's going to go there.
Okay.
More enough.
So
and that champion is going into your Immortals.
Okay, so I've got full squad, don't I?
5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Into the Lord as well? No.
Nah, no point.
Reroll 1s.
No, they fell back.
No, they fell back as well. Yeah, so only 2 go through. Reroll 1s for my Lord.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Come on.
3 up.
0. No.
No, he dies. Meaning I do now automatically get the points for scoring more, at least. And,
well,
I've killed 2 units.
You killed 2 units. I could kill 2 units.
Yeah, so you can draw there. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, into combat we go.
Let's do the Lord first.
Lord first. Okay. Hopefully he flops like before. Rerolling 1s. Yeah, fails 1, and then wounding on 2s.
That's 4 dead.
So 4 dead. That's the unit removed.
There we go. That's a bit more like it.
That's a bit more like it. Yes, sir. Okay, and now we go into the endless attacks.
Yep.
From these guys.
Start with the healed up, or the half wound one. So 4 hits. Actually, okay.
Yep. Move
reroll the ones. Should have done that before, but strength 8, so wound on 3s. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
-2.
2 go through.
So that's 1 dead.
Okay, just remove him. So 3 left.
Yep. The Mecha Tendrils. Reroll the 1. 1 hit. Doesn't wound. You've got 4 attacks from the additional blade limbs and tail. 1 hit. 3 wounds.
-2.
2.
All go through.
So first one.
1 dead.
Second one.
And 1's and then one's still on 1 wound.
Yep.
So 1's removed again, and then 1's on 1 wound.
Technovirus injector from that one. Hits. Wounds. He's dead. It's -4.
Okay. So 1's dead. And then lastly, we've got the other Disco Lord trying to finish off that unit. Can he do it?
This is the chain glaive. 2 wounds, -2.
Both save, double 6. Here we go.
Technovirus
and he survived.
Hits. Wounds. No save from the Technovirus injector.
Oh, okay. Damage.
D3.
It's 2 down to 1.
Mecha Tendrils. 1 hit. 1 wound. No AP in that one.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, so Chris actually kills 2 units as well. So they're removed. Ouch. And now counting points, we get 1 each, don't we? No, I get 1 point, you don't.
Yeah, you get a point for holding.
For holding more. Yeah, am I right? Yes, yeah. I hold more than you.
We both killed two units.
Killed 2 units because I've killed those Marines. So cool, what's the score now? 5-3 going into turn 5.
Yep.
I don't know if I can actually win this, but we'll try. What a game we're having here. We were actually talking, I think it was turn 2 where we were like, oh, this is Necron game, isn't it? This one's, things have overturned. Great game we're seeing here. Okay, so what I've done is Cryptek has moved over this building. That's not a building, that's a stone, a rock. Over that rock onto now approaching Chris's Warlord. Let's see what happens there. Yep. And then the 2 flyers have moved up, and luckily I am just within 12 inches of the closest one to 24. Him is in range, and then the back one is in range of him. Both can get line of sight. Really lucky there. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to start off with the Cryptek and his Staff of Light. Assault 3, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Let's see how this goes.
4 up saves?
Yep.
Both
saved. Okay.
You'll have to charge me.
I have to charge you. That's scary stuff. Okay, so let's start with the
further away one into this one first.
Into the one on the rock. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 shots there. Hitting on 3 still. Okay, and generate an extra there for the Tesla. And I wound on 3s.
Yep.
All wound, and I reroll 1s because 9 inches.
Anyone or is it only infantry?
Is it only infantry?
I don't know.
Let me just check that quickly. Yeah. Chris was right. Chris is always right when it comes down to rules. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
2 ups.
Oh,
2.
Oh,
4.
4. Wow.
2.
That was bad. Okay, I do need this to go through. Number of shots.
1.
2.
I'll let you have it if you roll double 1 now.
Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Wounds.
Ooh.
-4. 5 up invulnerable save. No. Doesn't go through. D6 on this.
Come on, roll a 1.
3. Does he blow up? Oh, these don't blow up, do they? Weird, they don't blow up. Because they are engines, demon engines.
But they are like the Disco Lords. He made them.
Okay, but they are engines.
Yeah, they're engines.
Okay.
But they're fine pieces of engineering that don't blow up.
Okay, let's go with that. Okay, next one firing into the last one. He's on 2 wounds, isn't he?
3.
3 wounds because he did generate 1.
He keeps healing.
Okay, I was lucky with your. You were unlucky with your.
4 1s out of 8 saves, yeah.
But you have been passing them all. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. Yeah, no 6s. And wounding on 3s. There we go. 4. Couple of 1s here, more 1s would be nice. That's another one. Down to 2.
2 as well.
D3 shots. 3.
Come on,
hitting on 4s. No! Again, you just let me down. Okay, here we go. I thought I had more attacks than just 1. And if I don't charge, he will heroically intervene. Why do I do these things? Should have checked. Yeah, charging in.
Yeah, get Overwatch first.
Yes, you do.
No.
Okay. Charges in.
Yep.
He's in. And I get 1 attack, hitting on 3s. Misses.
So I did my 5 attacks back.
Oh no. Oh no.
You roll the 1. That's the full house. What toughness are you?
My toughness is 4, I believe. Let me just quickly check. Cryptek is toughness 4, and I have 4 wounds.
Do you have invulnerable save?
No.
Excellent.
Do I? No, I think I changed it for the cloak.
Yeah, you lose that.
So I don't have it.
So wounding on 2s.
Okay, and I'm dead.
That is 6 wounds.
Yeah, so he's dead.
That's Warlord, thank you very much.
No, my Warlord is over there, hiding away. Okay, so that's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn. You can't do anything really, can you?
Well, he's going to go that way.
Okay, so just move him up. And
so he's up to 3, so he's moving 6 plus d6. So
12. Okay, and just check if we can do the flame because we can't carry on recording. Actually,
he can flame. He's just our charge range.
Okay, but let's flame then, because we might as well.
I'm going to flame your Immortals.
Yep.
Because if I can stop you holding the objective.
6, you can actually.
You've only got 5 in there.
Yes, that's really interesting.
Wound on 3s. That's 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay, so that means that I will have 1 still there. And 1 survives anyway, so 3 are dead. -2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I do grab, and that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
5. Okay, interesting.
At that point,
so I score 1 point.
For holding.
For holding, and you score nothing, right? Who killed more?
You killed the same. You killed Lord Discordant. I killed your Cryptek.
Oh yes. Sad, sad times. Okay. So if the game finishes, I do have Linebreaker.
Yep. Oh, no. Neither of us have Warlord yet still.
No. No Warlords yet. So let's see if the game carries on. It doesn't. It's a draw.
After all that.
Wow. Yeah, because they were doing it right? I killed.
Yeah, that was turn 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was turn 5. Wow, fist bump. Great game. So there you have it, the end of a game and a draw.
Yeah.
And you would have won it by 1 point if you hadn't consolidated that Lord 3 inches this way instead of towards my deployment edge.
Line breakers
because you didn't get it by 2 inches, which was brutal. What a game!
Yeah,
really good game. Like again, I said it in the last turn. We were actually talking about it off camera. Like, wow, this is going the Necron way. Yeah. But you squeezed through. War of attrition, slowly getting those. Played the mission. Yeah. Played the mission. Let's go back to the game. I think I've played them much better than my past video battle reports. Yeah. I've learnt a lot, tweaking. I still need to. I play so many armies. I think I've played 5 different armies in the last 2 weeks. So there's a lot of rules to remember. So sorry if I've actually forgotten any of the stuff, but I think I've actually not forgotten anything.
We forgot the Tesla, but then we went back and did it.
Exactly. So I think I've actually done pretty well. Would have I done something different during the game? Not necessarily. I think just my roles were not on par when I needed them to actually do well, and then suddenly I was wrote when I didn't mind if they did well, they were doing well. But I was just unlucky. Like,
not killing Leviathan.
So many units in like 3-4 wounds, and I just didn't go through them. But that's the end of the game, and that's what made the game so good. Would you have done anything differently?
Yeah, obviously I split fire Leviathan, the Grab Flux one. I should have put everything into one unit and try and.
Yes, that's true.
Obviously, it might not have killed that much anyway, but I should have concentrated on one unit.
Yeah, definitely. Apart from that, I think you played it quite well. Like, what basically made you draw the game was that outflanking from that big unit on that side. Really difficult to take away. I just had to put so much firepower into the units moving towards me that I just couldn't fire at them.
That's how my army works, though. Is there's so many threats coming at you.
Exactly.
Normally you don't have the Terminators and that. Terminators. Just nothing again. Again. So sad. At least you did well with the Red Butchers last game. Yeah, the World Eaters did good.
So
my Talos did good as well, like my Warlord.
Yeah, he did well.
Go in there, he killed some Immortals.
It's good. And like the rate of hits the Disco Lords have. Like 4 hits from this, 5 hits from this, 2 hits from this, -2, -4, damage D3, damage 2. It's like, wow.
On the charge, they have 13 attacks.
That's crazy. All of that.
And imagine if against Imperium they get Depth of Force Emperors on 5
and 6s. They're so good. Yeah, they're so good. I think it's probably the best unit Chaos have at the moment. That's why you need to paint up your 3rd one.
I bought it now, so
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I just need to build it, then get some Chaos Black Spray because no one has it.
No one has it. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the game. We've had a lovely time here in the studio. If you want more content, make sure to head over to snbarreports.com. We have the SN Plus subscribers battle reports, where there's over 100 more battle reports there for you to view. So guys, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio!